Is it against federal? Is it illegal for him to send federal officials there to enforce?
There are legal
federal
authority.
law?
There are legal authorities for him to do it, and he hasn't been able to establish in court successfully that he's followed them.
Say that again.
The border areas that the governor sent the National Guard to, were they in Texas?
Yeah.
Well, that's a totally different story than we're facing in Illinois.
Okay.
The senior senator from Texas is a good lawyer, and he's well aware of how limited that comparison is. I'm not arguing that states can override federal law. I'm arguing that President Trump is violating federal law.
At a Senate Judiciary hearing, Senator Dick Durbin pushed back against Republican claims defending President Trump's attempt to deploy the Texas National Guard to Illinois. Durbin argued the move was unlawful, saying Trump had no constitutional authority to send troops into another state without permission. He compared it not to Eisenhower's lawful desegregation efforts in Little Rock, but to military overreach, pointing to federal agents using force in Chicago neighborhoods. Durbin cited a Trump-appointed judge who blocked a similar deployment in Oregon, saying, "This is a nation of constitutional law, not martial law."
Soon, Senator Durbin.
Thanks, Mr. Chairman. At our last meeting last week, two of my Republican colleagues defended President Trump's unlawful attempt to deploy the Texas National Guard to my home state of Illinois. I want to take a moment to respond. One colleague compared Trump's actions to President Eisenhower deploying the 101st Airborne Division to desegregate Central High School in Little Rock, Arkansas in 1957. Most of my colleagues here are too young to remember the Civil Rights Movement, but there is no comparison between Arkansas's massive resistance to desegregation and Illinois' peaceful and lawful opposition to this administration's immigration policy.